Welcome to Connor Homestead. Doing a quick video update. I try to keep the channel updated. 2023 has been, we've had so many projects going on this year. It's been pretty stressful, but we're closing out the year and we're closing out all of these projects. The first one is Shady Pines, having my mom's cottage built on the property. It's about 90% complete here. I'm going to go up to Chicago, fly up there, and then help her drive down. She's going to spend the winter here. And here is Shady Pines. We've got the windows in. You can see the bricks are right here, ready for the exterior. Still needing the exterior doors over here. And let me just walk around to the front. You can see the windows. I'm really upset that for some reason my camera, let's see, can I open you back up? There we go. All right. So this is the front. It's got a nice, this was going to be a parking pad, but I think she's just going to use this as like a front patio, and then kind of park in front of it. So here we go. The weather is really, really nice. It is 60 degrees. We're in early December, so we've actually been bringing the plants out. These are our citrus trees. We've got grapefruit, we've got a lemon, as you can see right there. It is nearly ready. We still got a little bit of green under there, so, but you can see all of the blooms on this tree. And then also over here are other citrus. It's a lime, we've got a lime and a lemon. So one of the things that I built in the garage, this was a smaller project, but still fairly a lot, was this storage unit. Our garage is really, really tall, these ceilings up here. This storage unit is 9.5 feet tall. And so we're able to get one of our deep freezers in here. But the plan for this is to overwinter our plants here. So we've got some pepper plants that we're overwintering. But of course, the weather's so nice, they've really started to, produce new leaves and things like that. So now we are going to go and catch up with Tiffany and Whiskey, who are walking over to one of our other projects, our major project. They are currently over at the greenhouse. We went through so much to get this greenhouse, dealing with the NRCS, and at some point I will do a more in-depth video on that. Sort of the good, the bad, and the ugly, just like I did with our solar panel installation. Again, these experiences aren't typical that we've had, but we just had a really hard time dealing with them for the past 3 years, and it was a problem on their end with that specific office and county, and they've replaced the leadership and things have gotten better, but it was 3 years of intense stress. So I am going to, sorry I keep flipping my phone. I have a flip phone. I love it, but occasionally the video will only go to one side of it. So I'm going to flip this camera, and there's Tiffany and Whiskey, and then here is the greenhouse. You want to take them on a tour of the greenhouse? Come here, Whiskey. Come on. We're working on training Whiskey off leash, so she actually has like I think it might be a 30-foot lead on her. But she pays attention pretty well when she's called. But that's just enough where if we need to chase her down. So here is the greenhouse. It is 20 feet wide by 48 feet long. We got our irrigation, which was dug here from the house, another kind of issue we had dealing with the NRCS, and just, but there's the hydrant right there. And we're gonna have a micro irrigation system put in here to automatically water the plants. We're still thinking about the layout, but I was thinking down the center, I want kind of like a row of our trees, our citrus trees, and I'll have those in planters that I was going to build, but then there was just a really good idea that I saw of using those garbage cans, those plastic garbage cans on wheels, which would be even easier. I do want to do beds and bring the dirt in. Is that camera acting up again? Yeah, I want to do beds and bring the dirt in to keep this kind of compacted to the floor, and we'll put some landscape fabric on. All right, so this is the greenhouse for now. They have to finish the installation. It has the drop down sides. That's the plastic. They'll be finishing that up in the next few days. Okay, now
How much water is in there?
Our final project that we've had going on this year is our pond dig. That caused a lot of stress because the first person that we hired to do it had no idea what they were doing and just pretty much scammed us out of our money. They just dug a mosquito pit, not to any of our specifications. So the next person that we got did a better job, and I can't wait to publicly sing their praises, but we also have to wait till it fills up with water and we see what it's doing before I give any glowing recommendations. So I'm gonna turn the camera around because we are it.
Come back. Come on. Come over here. This way, Mama.
Okay, so we are actually on the levee that they've built, and so it is indeed filling up with water. I love the width of this levee and the height of it, and so you can kind of see the contours hopefully, but it's really starting to fill up with water. And
Come on, Stink.
is she stuck? Okay. So it extends all the way over here. So this is the more shallow end, and you can see that most of the way a pond fills, yes, most of the way a pond fills up is surface water. So this is exactly what it's supposed to do. You can see the water trickling into the pond. This is what fills it up, not just the water falling from the sky, which is what the first guy who dug the pond thought. He just put a big hole in the ground and thought it would fill up, and it was so here is the pond in action. We've got about 10 to 12 feet deep over there on that end where Tiffany and Whiskey are watching. The rocks in the middle, he put that there. He said that is how catfish like, kind of to burrow. So he built them a nice little habitat there. It's a small pond, but truly big enough for us. You see how far they are over there. It's probably about 1/3 of an acre. And it's beautiful how he really graded out over here. And then this sloping area is to kind of make a natural outlet for the path. So the inlet where water comes in is all through here. And it'll be one of those ponds where it is the same kind of level. It's at ground level. And so when there's extra water, it'll naturally kind of flow out around that way where it curves, and eventually kind of make its way into the creek that's here. And this is sort of the first little miniature pond that was already here on the property. But this is, you see a creek here. So this is great. I'm super excited. I know this will be a journey. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I know it'll be a bit of a journey for the pond, just really with this camera. Get the lighting back. Okay, there we go. I know it'll be a bit of a journey with the pond. It's going to take some time to fill up. It's going to fill up pretty quickly though once the spring rains happen and the winter rain as well, and once all that snow and ice, well, if we get a heavy snowstorm, which we have gotten the past 2-3 years that we've been on this property here, and once that melts, that water is going to go in there, and then we have to sort of let it settle, and I'll do some tests. I actually need to be doing my soil testing now, but it'll be some time and before I can stock it. So that is our update. I didn't really want to go over 10 minutes with this. It is, what is today? December 3rd, 2023. Thank you.